gonna be trouble ahead. Got my 6-gun handy, got my rifle too. We'll be meeting redskins before we're through. But I'll drop 'em dead before they ever get you. Get along, little pony, get along. Get along, little pony, pick your feet up smart. We gotta get going and we might as well start. I'll sing you a right pretty song. Get along, little pony, get along. Get along, little pony, get along.
It seems to me as if we should come to some signs of civilization before now.
4 days of hard riding without seeing the ranch house. It don't seem possible.
Listen! Sound to me like I hear wagon wheels.
Sure enough. It's a wagon train. They're coming out of the same country we are heading into. Indians. Up and down that draw. Come on.
See if I can find our horses.
If you're going our way, we'd be proud to have you ride with us.
No, we're heading west.
One reason we with the name for you to ask the way for Paradise Valley.
Well, our wagon tracks will lead you right into Paradise Valley, but I wouldn't advise any friend of mine to go there.
Indians?
The Indians are bad. But the whites in that district are worse the Indians ever dared to be.
Do you know a rancher there by the name of Larry Monroe?
He's about the only one left there.
Thanks.
Remember, I warned you, if you ride into that valley, you'll never come out alive.
That's a chance we've got to take.
Be careful. Take care of yourself.
like the looks of it.
I'll go out and talk to them. You stay here and keep them covered.
We're looking for a man named Larry Monroe. Is he here?
What's your business with Mr. Monroe?
We don't rightly know, ma'am, until we talk with him. You see, he sent for us. Said he was in some sort of trouble. My name is Wade.
Kentucky Wade. I might have known him. I'm Larry's sister. So I Buck, they're Larry's best friends. You must be Trigger Benton.
That's right, ma'am.
And you couldn't be anyone but Mike Morales.
Si, senorita. And this is Senor Hanford. Oh, he lets all his friends call him Dude.
I hope you'll let me call you that, too. I can't wait for Larry to find out you're here.
Isn't he here? Where is he?
Well, he went to town this morning without telling me. I was just going in myself because, well, it's dangerous and I was worried.
In that case, ma'am, I reckon we'll ride along with you.
You better stay and watch after things on the ranch, Buck.
You keep this for me and take very good care of it.
Paper's opinion that when peaceful ranchers are driven from their homes by organized outlaws, it is high time the citizens of this district took the law into their own hands.
Coming from you, Matt, that editorial's a classic.
All the ranchers gone but Monroe. And when we get his place, we've got a 15-mile stretch of border to run cattle in from the other side.
Then we'll make some real money.
Well, it might not be so easy to get Monroe's ranch. He'll put up a fight.
Yeah? If he couldn't fight with the ranchers back of him, what can he do now that he's alone?
He'll sell out inside of a week.
If he doesn't, he'll wake up some morning and find he's been...
Larry Monroe just rode into town. Stopped at the bank. Maybe he's ready to sell out now.
See what you can find out. If he's not here to sell, now's as good a time as any for a showdown.
You wait here and be ready to back any play I make.
It's not gold rock, Larry. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, it's some kind of metal, though. Look at those specks in it.
Well, it won't add a cent to the value of your land, but I'll test it if you say so.
All right. I'll be back for it before I go home.
All right.
Well, Monroe, here you decide to sell your ranch. You heard wrong. Hope you ain't making a mistake. If I was in your place,
You ain't in my place, and you never will be.
Sounds like you're looking for trouble.
No, but I ain't running from any. And you can tell your boss, whoever he is, that he and all his hired killers can't run me off the Circle D.
Are you hinting?
I don't hint. You heard what I said, and you know what I meant. Now it's your move.
Shucks, Larry. No sense in you and I having any trouble.
That's up to you.
Gunplay to get me. That's a lie. Monroe started it. He shot Nevada down without giving him a chance to draw.
I guess Nevada's gun will tell the story, Sheriff.
Looks bad, Larry. This gun ain't been fired.
Of course not. Monroe shot him down cold.
I drew to try to protect him, and Monroe outshot me. There's my gun with one empty shell in it.
Then you swapped guns with him. Ain't anyone seen this ruckus?
Yeah, I did. I saw the whole business. It happened just the way... But I was so far away, I couldn't really tell just how it happened.
Well, you're sure a great help. I guess it's nothing to do with lock you up and let the courts decide this. You fellas look after Nevada.
There's been trouble here. The sheriff is taking someone to jail.
Why, it's Larry!
Wonder who them poor strangers are, boss. Can't imagine. And I don't like the looks of it.
It ain't customary to walk into my jail wearing so much hardware.
We had no intentions of using them, Sheriff. But if we did, you'd have to draw much faster than that. Don't worry, Sheriff. We've never thrown in against the law yet.
Kentucky way! You, my trigger! Why, you old scorpions! They're all right, Sheriff. They used to be law officers back home. Well, I'll tell you, they framed me on something out there.
Couldn't we bail him out, Sheriff?
Maybe. You'll have to see Judge Lawrence about that. Probably cost you a heap.
Come on, boys, shell out. Is Judge Lawrence on the level?
Absolutely.
Where will I find him?
Over at the $1, I reckon. I'll introduce you.
You boys stay here. I'll be back in a minute.
Granting bail to a man accused of murder is serious business, Sheriff.
But you know Larry Monroe, Judge, and you know he's no murderer.
Personally, I'd rather trust Monroe's word than the man that accused him.
All right, if you recommend it, Sheriff. I'll make out the necessary papers and bring them over to your office.
Thank you, Judge.
What's it all about, Dan?
The judge is going to let Monroe out on bail.
Keep off any of our men in here to watch Doc Hardy. Follow any move he may make.
I just heard that Judge Lawrence is going to turn Monroe loose on bail.
What? Why, Judge Lawrence wouldn't do anything like that.
He's signing the papers right now.
No wonder this town has become a hangout for all the outlaws in the territory. It looks to me like it's about time the citizens took matters into their own hands.
It's the only way we'll ever get any law in here. Listen, men. Judge Lawrence is going to turn Monroe loose on bail. Now, are we going to stand behind a court that'll turn a killer loose a half an hour after he's arrested?
No. What's keeping the judge? I don't know. He should be here now.
Say, Larry.
I'll get your hand, Larry. He'll be out here in a minute.
Just follow me.
Sheriff. There's a mob gathering at the saloon, and I don't like the looks of it. Better get inside, Sheriff.
I ain't never run from a mob yet. And I'm too old to start. That's close enough, men. I said that's close enough.
Got nothing against you, Sheriff. But you've got a prisoner in there that...
I've got a prisoner inside that's going to stay inside, safe in the hands of the law. I'm giving you about 5 seconds to clear out. Then I'm declaring open season on the lot of you.
Are you going to stand there and let one man back you down?
Let him hold! Shoot over our heads first.
not fooling. All right, let him have it. Why don't you let Larry out?
I'll do that. Oh, what's this?
Get some water. Stop the bleeding.
I'm afraid we'll have to have a doctor pretty soon.
Well, Sheriff! He's been hit hard. We can only get him to the jail in Yuma. Is there a back way out of here?
Yes, why?
We can get him on the stage. Maybe we can make Yuma.
All right, try it.
Lucy, see the way it's clear.
Outside.
Bar the door after me.
I'm going with you.
Not a chance. You'll probably turn into a running fight. Go on. Back on those horses, amigo.
Well, I've seen a couple of men load Monroe on the Yuma station just now. What are you telling me for? Get the boys and go after it. Don't let that mob know. Let them keep the sheriff busy in case they're mistaken.
Senorita! She's gone!
Gone.
What are you doing here, Lucy?
I had to come. I'll take Larry on to Yuma and you go back and help your friends.
I guess you're right. It ought to be safe enough from here on. Knock on those horses! In for it now!
Takes a lot of work off our hands.
Indians.
That takes a lot of work off our hands.
Kentuck are far enough on the way to make it safe to break the news to them polecats out there. Might be wise for you all to slip out the back way and trail after your friends, just in case they need you. Ain't those hombres liable to get kind of salty when they find you let the prisoners slip right through their fingers? I'll have to take that chance. Go ahead.
Stop firing, but stay under cover. Might be a trick. Come on out, Sheriff, with your hands up, and bring the prisoner with you. Where's Monroe?
He and his friends left town an hour ago.
Step inside.
Where's your prisoner and the other men that were in here?
Halfway to Yuma, but now, I reckon.
If you've let that killer slip out of our hands, Sheriff,
It's my job to protect the prisoners till they get a fair trial.
And you deserve the thanks of every law-abiding man in this town, Sheriff. Buckskin, I'm surprised that a man of your standing would be a party to such a thing.
but I thought
Never mind. I want you and Doc Hardy and Braden and Gorey to join me in backing up the sheriff in support of law and order in this town.
We are with you, Mr. Kidder.
Yes, sir.
Well, me too, I guess.
The rest of you clear out.
All right, come on.
The To give you any more trouble, Sheriff, look us up over in my office.
Thanks, Matt. That's mighty white of you.
Yeah.
First you tell us to break into jail and drag Monroe out, then you bawl me out for trying to do it.
I knew they smuggled Monroe out of town. I sent Steve and his men to see that he didn't get away.
So you bawl me out to get yourself in solid with the sheriff, huh?
Pretty smart, I think. The less the sheriff suspects, the safer we all are.
Sure.
You fellas mosey over to the saloon. I'll see you later.
Steve and his men just rode in.
Finish what you started.
Didn't have to. The Indians beat us to it.
Indians?
Yeah, some of Buckskin's friends, I reckon. Looked like part of Red Hatch's tribe.
Red Hatchet's got him. That's the end of him.
That gives us Monroe's ranch and a 15-mile stretch of border to run cattle over. Now we can make some real money with no one to interfere.
Look at that. Monroe struck it rich.
Struck it rich? What do you mean?
Well, he brought these samples in to be assayed, and I tell you, he really struck it. Gold? No, platinum. Platinum? What's platinum? Worth twice as much as gold.
Where did you find it?
With Delhi.
That's luck for you. Now that he's worth more to us alive than dead, the Indians have killed him.
Red Hatchet wouldn't kill him quick if he could help it. He'd take him to camp where he could die. Slower.
Get out of Red Hatchet's camp. If Monroe's alive, take him to the hideout and sweat him.
Red Hatchet may be a cousin of mine, but he wouldn't give up a prisoner just because I asked him.
Buy him all. Offer him money, rifles, anything he wants. Only get Monroe alive. Steve, you go with him so he'll know it's on the level.
Look, Matt, that stuff will run over $1,000 to a ton.
Indians. Coach Larry was right, in all right.
Evidently they didn't kill him.
They've taken him prisoner, and that's worse.
The least we can do is follow that trail to camp. Look for a chance to set him free.
Oh, that's easy. There's 3 of us. There's only 300-400 Indians.
You brave man. Red Hatchet. See how brave.
Let me go!
hatchet. Black, brave man. When night comes, plenty cold. Red hatchet. Make it fire. Let all white man plenty warm.
You shouldn't have done it, Kentucky. You've thrown your life away for nothing.
Oh, maybe not. Anyway, I wouldn't have slept very well if I hadn't tried.
Hey.
You know what? No more.
Red Hatchet, we must talk same as white man, because my friend, him, no talk Indian.
White man.
What does he want? The Red Hatchet's camp.
The white chief sends him to get prisoner you are holding here.
White chief? What does he mean?
It's beyond me.
Red Hatchet give no prisoners.
The white chief will pay you money, plenty money.
Red Hatchet need no money.
Does Red Hatchet need rifles?
How many rifles?
10.
Plenty. Enough for all your men.
3 prisoners. Catch them. Which one?
We're not.
Is it possible that white men would trade rifles to the Indians?
It's hard to believe.
No. Let's go. Way hard. It's a shame. Start them out into them. Go on.
Oh, Kentucky, we can't let them take him out.
Easy, Miss Lucy. You couldn't do him any good even if you did get loose.
Kentucky, are they going to kill him in cold blood?
I doubt it. They could have let the Indians do that.
Then what do they want with him?
I can't figure it. But he must be worth more to them alive than dead. And that's some consolation.
But what's going to become of you?
Now, don't worry about me, Miss Lucy. I reckon Trick and the boys will turn up along about nightfall.
Anything we can do to get them away from those red devils, Trigger?
When they bring them out to tie them to the stake, we ride in shooting and see what happens, huh?
Can't figure any other way. We'll try it. But only as a last resort. Looks to me like there's only one guard with those ponies.
That's right. It looks like he's riding Kentucky's horse.
Think you could sneak up on them and knock them out without rousing the camp, Mike?
Sure, but what for?
Stampede the horses straight through camp. Dude and I'll stand by. When the Indians scatter, we'll make a dash and try to get Lucy and Kentuck out of the village.
It's practically finished already, amigo mío. Hold my horse.
Let's try to sneak up a little closer.
Is that noise getting on your nerves, Lucy?
Yes, it is.
Don't let it bother you. You know, Indians are like coyotes. They like to hear themselves howl. Why, it doesn't mean a thing.
Thanks, Kentucky. But I know what that chant means. death dance.
Oh, no. Looks like we're too late.
Why doesn't Mike stampede those horses?
Ain't have time. You still got a fighting chance. Take these horses and get mounted.
like we're too late. We're pretty safe now. It would take the Indians half the night to round up enough ponies to follow us, even though they could pick up our trails in the dark.
But we can't run away and leave Larry prisoner with those Indians.
Larry's not with them, Mike.
Mom, how he got away?
Some white men came and bargained for him. Promised to let them have the rifles for him.
White men?
Who were they?
We were held prisoners in a teepee. We couldn't see them. We could only hear their voices.
You think maybe they kill him?
No. It would have been easier to let the Indians do that. Something has happened to make Larry more valuable to them alive than dead.
What do you reckon they want with him?
That's something we've got to find out. But we can't do anything about it tonight, so we might as well get back to the Circle D.
Take the ropes off him.
Who are you? What have you brought me here for?
You'll find out. And don't forget, I'll be watching you every second from the next room. In the dark.
Steve Claggett. I thought I recognized your voice.
I sort of thought you would.
Now, what do you want with me?
Nothing that'll hurt you much, Larry. Just a little favor between friends.
You've got the nerve to call yourself a friend after framing a murder on me and trying to get me lynched?
Just where did you get them ore samples, Monroe?
So it was metal. I struck it rich, eh?
Not too rich, but enough so we'll make it worth your while to tell us where you found it.
What's the deal?
You tell me where you found this sample and your ranch will never be molested again.
I gave you a message to take to your boss once before. Now I'll give you another. He and all his hired gunmen couldn't scare me off my ranch, and they ain't scaring me now.
We may not have to scare you off it, Monroe.
Whoever you are, I reckon you won't be using that gun on me.
What makes you so sure?
Then there wouldn't be anyone left to tell you what you want to know.
You're right, Monroe. We ain't gonna use a pistol on you. There are other ways to make men talk besides shooting them.
The break of day, there'll be 20,000 head on the prairie trail, and tomorrow we'll be on our way. Saddles creaking as we're riding home from the roundup on the range. tired ponies loafing along while we're singing a song of the say.
Why, Miss Lucy, what is it?
Oh, I don't see how anyone who claims to be Larry's friend can be so happy when we don't know where he is or what's happened to him.
Oh, you just don't understand them, ma'am. Either one of them would swap places with Larry if it'd make you any happier.
Then how can they sing at such a time?
It's just their awkward way of trying to cheer you up. I'll tell them to quit.
No, please don't. I'm sorry. I didn't understand.
Now, that's better.
He likes singing while we're riding home from the roundup on the range, sitting easy in the saddle and swinging along, singing a song of the same.
Know the horse sing like that, don't you?
The next thing we know, it'll be trying to play the guitar.
Take it easy, dude. Don't let them get you down.
Well, anyway, I liked it.
Even the duet?
Even the duet.
Well, ma'am, we'll be staying so long for a while. We've got business in town.
Business? What sort of business?
We don't exactly know ourselves until we get there. Come on, boys.
Like our company, we'll leave you alone for a little while to think things over.
When you come back, the answer will still be the same.
Keep an eye on Monroe while we're in town, Baldy. See if he's still here when we get back.
Don't worry, he'll be here.
Dealer in?
Come in. So you finally got here, eh?
Did you figure that out yourself, Keeler, or did you have someone to help you?
Well, did you get Monroe away from the Indians?
Sure, but we had to promise them a lot of rifles, and you better see that they get them, too.
Arming the Indians?
Yes, sir. I don't like it a bit, Keeler. They might use those rifles on us if they get enough of them.
You can get out of this deal anytime you don't like my way of running it, Purvis.
Well, I didn't mean anything like that, Matt.
Then keep quiet. Well, did Monroe tell you where he found that platinum deposit?
No, and I don't think he will.
I worked on him all night and couldn't get a thing out of him.
Must be some way to make him talk. How about his sister? Indians get her, too?
Yeah. We better forget about her. She and Kentucky gone up in smoke.
Say, Buckskin, do you believe in ghosts?
Are you trying to be funny?
Well, here's Kentucky Wade and his 3 partners.
He's the first white man that's ever got away from Red Hatchet.
If he got away, that means Monroe's sister got away, too.
Yeah. And it ain't safe to fool around that ranch until we're sure Wade and his men are out of the way.
When you find a good, safe way to get rid of those 4 gun throwers, let me know.
All right. First, you send Foster to the Circle D to tell Lucy Monroe he's found her brother.
And then?
Let him lead her straight to Monroe.
How does that get rid of the gun throwers?
Steve will take care of that end of it.
Here.
You take this gun.
Larry Monroe's gun. Chief. What do you have?
You know anybody wants to buy a good gun?
It looks like the gun I gave Larry 2-3 years ago. You remember?
Not bad.
You mind if I take a look at it?
Help yourself. I ain't in the market.
Nice looking gun. What's it worth?
Worth plenty, but I'd be glad to take a $20 gold piece for it.
Looks like you've sold the gun. Here you are.
Much obliged.
I bet you $2 against a chili pepper he knows where he's Larry.
Of course he does.
You're not going to let him leave without telling us where he is, are you?
I sure am. And we're going to trail him and find out plenty.
It's all set.
The opening before you start anything. No, they're coming. I hear their horses. What's this? Where are the riders?
Right behind you. Drop those guns. We don't miss at this distance. Ride herd on these fellows. I'm going after Steve. You've got a lot of talking to do. So you don't want to tell us where you're holding Larry Monroe, huh?
We don't know anything about him, I tell you.
Now, that's too bad. Mike, take one of them down back of that rock.
Any particular one, amigo?
They all look alike to me.
Oh, he's a very nice vest, senor. I think maybe he be first, huh?
Suit yourself.
Hey, what is this? What are you going to do with him, Wade?
Exactly what you would do if you were in our place and we were in yours.
You better not see this, senor. He's 7-year bad luck to watch yourself get shot. Don't shoot yet. You will spoil the vest.
You ain't kidding no one. You couldn't shoot a man like this.
It's a very fine way for you to think, senor. You know, if you believe a thing is so, it is so. Maybe. We see.
Still got time to talk, Steve.
It all depends the way you look at it, senor.
Wait. If you kill me, there'll be no one to tell you where Monroe is.
So you do know where he is, huh?
Sure. I know.
I'll tell you where he is.
You'll do more than that. You'll lead us to him. Mike, put him on his horse.
dead?
Well, I don't know about them. I don't think I am, because a dead man couldn't have a headache like I got.
We'll have to leave the horses here a minute. That bridge won't carry them.
Well, won't we need our horses on the other side of the bridge?
No, ma'am. We're just going the other side of that ridge.
Listen. I hear horses.
Come on, miss. We gotta keep moving if you want to see your brother Larry.
Oh, wait. It's Kentucky Wade and his friends.
We're not waiting. Come on, get off that horse.
It's Lucy Monroe. Lucy, what's going on here?
That man told me Larry was alive. He promised to take me to him.
Cheer up, Lucy. Larry is alive. And this man here has taken us to where they're holding him. Get him off his horse, boys. We go on foot from here. Get back among the rocks.
Come on, boys. Let's go. Come on.
You hit hard, Trigger? Reckon a 45 slug never did any man any good. I think we can get across now. They're going to smash the bridge. We've got to be on the other side before that happens. Me too. You stay here and guard that prison. Come on, Trig. Hit hard, Trigger.
Only a chip of rock, I reckon.
Better get back to the rock.
No, I'm still drawing cards in this game.
going to smash the bridge. You've got to be on the other side before that happens.
Me too.
You stay here and guard that prisoner. Come on, Trigg. Trigger?
Only a chip of rock, I reckon.
Better get back to the rock.
No, I'm still drawing cards in this game. No, Lucy, you couldn't help them, and you would only get killed. Kentucky, Trigger! You want me to come down for you?
We're all right. But watch the gunmen across the canyon.
Oh, Mike, they're alive.
Yes, they're alive. So far.
I think I can make that ledge below. If I miss, well, so long, Trigg.
Come on, Trigger. It's safe.
Make a run for the bottom, then we'll be out of range.
Keep down that, boys.
You think he's serious, Mark? You can't let him get away, Mike.
But I've got to stay with my friends, even if he run away 2-3 times.
I'd sort of like to be shot at again so we'd know where them fellas are hiding.
So would I, Trigger.
They made cover. And there's 3 or 4 trails over this ridge. We can't watch them all.
Even if they do get across, they'll never find our hideout.
They know we're holding Larry Monroe prisoner, and they'll keep hunting till they find him.
Well, what are you going to do?
If they were sure Larry Monroe wasn't in these hills, they'd turn around and go back, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but they...
I'm going to convince them Monroe's gone. Come on. Take Jake and go fetch me Monroe's coat, hat, and scarf.
All right. Come on, Jake.
Hey, Red, come here.
What do you want?
Get fixed up to look like Monroe here.
What's this all about?
There's a fella about your size going out of these here hills, but it ain't gonna be you. Look, Kentuck, there's an old deserted shack down yonder.
They're in plain sight, coming along the ridge.
Reckon that's where they're holding them?
Seems to me they'd take a place less out in the open.
You're right, Trigg.
There's Larry now. They're getting away with it.
We don't dare risk a shot for fear of hitting them.
Arm bothering you, dude?
Not very much, just creased it a little.
Kentucky, I think maybe you better take me outside and kick me pretty hard, eh?
What for, Mike?
What for? That feller Steve is our only clue to the man who's holding Larry, and I let him get away.
Don't worry about that, Mike. He won't leave the country. Besides, this game is too big for him to quit now.
What I don't understand is why they are holding Larry prisoner.
Me too.
There's only one answer to that. Larry knows something that they want to find out. What are these stones, Lucy?
Oh, I don't know. I found them in an old coat of Larry's. I meant to throw them away.
Did he ever do any prospecting that you know of?
Well, he never said anything to me about it. Why?
I was just wondering if... Dude, you stay here with Lucy. The rest of us are going into town to have a little talk with the sheriff.
Listen, Keeler, that thick-headed gun thrower of yours has messed things up again.
Meaning Steve. I heard all about it. And you didn't do so good yourself.
Who says I didn't?
I asked the questions around here. What about Monroe?
He's safe in the hideout, but we couldn't get a word out of him about that platinum deposit.
Did you tell him it was platinum?
Certainly not. But he knows it's valuable.
Where Kentucky Wade and his friend?
They're right behind you, Keeler.
While they're away from the Circle D, it's our time to strike.
You want to use my Indian friends again, eh?
You guessed it.
Well, it may not be so easy this time. They're beginning to balk about fighting someone else's battles.
You can handle them all right, Buckskin. That's why you're so valuable to me.
Thanks, Keeler.
We found out something that might interest you, Sheriff. Steve Claggett is a member of the outlaw gang that's holding Larry Monroe prisoner.
Steve Claggett? Are you sure?
We made him admit it and agreed to lead us to the hideout. But before we got in there, he got away from us.
Looks like the only way for me to find Larry is to round up Steve.
I'm ready to swear out a warrant for him, Sheriff.
I reckon it'll be pretty hard to find. So long as you boys are in the district.
How are you, Sheriff? Well, I didn't expect to find you all here. Here's an affidavit that clears Larry Monroe of that murder charge. I don't need to bother looking for him.
You're not going anywhere for quite a while, Claggett.
What do you mean?
He doesn't want you to look for Larry because he and his gang are holding him prisoner.
I don't know what you're talking about, Kentucky.
I'm charging you with the disappearance of Larry Monroe. Arrest him, Sheriff.
I'll take your gun, Steve.
I ain't aiming to be thrown in no calaboose. Let's find Judge Lawrence and get this settled right now.
Suits me. Just so I'm going to the Silver Dollars. We rode into town.
Charge against them, demanding to be tried right away.
Well, I see no irregularity in proceeding at once.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. This bar is now closed, and I declare this court officially open.
What's the charge?
I don't know how to express it legally, Judge, but we know that Steve Claggett here is mixed up in the disappearance of Larry Monroe.
Why, that's complicity in a kidnapping. Is that your charge?
That seems to cover it, sir.
Swear the witness.
Hold up your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
What do you know about this, Kentucky?
Well, Your Honor, the three of us here corralled Steve, and he admitted that he could take us to the place they were holding Larry Monroe prisoner.
Is that true, Steve?
Sure, I told him that, Judge. They had a gun on me. I'd have told them anything to save my life.
You mean they threatened you?
They sure did, Your Honor. I don't know anything about Larry Monroe. All I could do was lead him around until I had a chance to make a getaway.
Is that true, Kentucky? Did you threaten this man's life?
Well, Your Honor, I reckon we did, but we didn't mean to kill him. We only...
Why, that's coercion. Case is dismissed. Release the prisoner, Sheriff.
This court's adjourned.
Drinks are on me, boys. Cut him up, Dan.
Howdy, boys. Sorry to see your case thrown out on a technicality. I've had my suspicions about that fellow Claggett for some time.
We've got more than suspicions, Mr. Keeler. Come on, boys. Let's get back to the ranch.
Before you go, I want you to know that my interest in this matter goes further than mere words. Larry Monroe is the type of rancher we need in this valley. I'm doing all one man can to see that he comes back safely. You might like to read that article. If you'll excuse me a moment, I'll be back before you finish it.
Can you beat that? He's offering $500 reward for information about the men who kidnapped Larry Monroe.
He's not a bad fellow, this Senor Keeler, huh?
See that Wade and his friends don't get back to the Monroe Ranch today. Red Hedgett's men are going to raid it.
Right. That's mighty generous of you, Mr. Keeler.
Oh, it's not generous at all. The least I can do is see that honest folk in this valley get an even break.
I want to thank you again for Larry and his sister.
Won't you have a little...
No, thanks. We've got to be going. We've got a lot to do.
Red Hatchet, we must talk same as white man. I have message for your ears alone.
Speak, Buckskin. What do you want?
The white chief wants your warriors to attack the Monroe Ranch.
All my warriors on buffalo hunt, except these.
The white chief promises many rifles if you do what he wants.
It shall be done. Take these warriors. I will send smoke signals to the others.
How?
Here.
Capo.
Nice. Hola. Here. Pass to us. Take the audio. Numo. Iapo.
Let's give him a hand.
You betcha my life.
Hold for it. Here it comes.
we get you, partner?
No, we got you. Don't reach for anything.
Keep them covered, Bill, till we get their guns.
It's no use, Kentucky. I'm cashing in.
Now, don't talk that way. We'll get you into Brimstone and have a doctor fix you up.
Thanks. I'd never make it. But I can trade you even for trying to be white. You boys better hightail it to Monroe's ranch. Pronto.
The ranch! Dude is there with Lucy.
And Dude's gun arm's busted. Hit your saddle. Get that man to Brimstone, quick. Try to get through to the rest. Steady, boy.
Kentucky in the corner. Let's get over there.
Steady, boy.
There's no time to lose. They can't hold out at the ranch much longer.
Tommy Godfrey.
Missy! An Indian group around the house.
Oh, dude, we're completely surrounded. What are we going to do?
Tell me the boys must be on their way back.
Devils!
Our only chance is to surprise them. How about some ammunition? I'm pretty low. I've only a few shells myself.
All I have is in the gun.
You could only get to that storehouse where Larry keeps his ammunition. Just what I was thinking. I'll try and see if I can get through.
No. It's not for you, amigo. Me. I know the Indian ways.
All right, Mike. Until we see how Mike makes out.
It's come to stop.
fill out another box of cartridges, Lucy.
There aren't any more in the house.
We won't last 10 minutes without ammunition. I'll make a dash to the storehouse.
No, Duke. You'll never make it. Look.
From the top, Kentuck.
Don't let those red devils take you alive, Lucy.
Aquí te miła. Amo napis.
Ja, shit. Напьюсь, а как это то, но.
Waiting along, Trigger. It looks like Mike isn't coming back.
Let's go and get as many of the red devils as we can. Right.
They're coming.
That blood stampeded him.
That explosion drove them back, but what caused it?
A stray bullet must have hit that powder in the storehouse.
Kentucky, Trigger, look!
Don't shoot. It's Mike.
The tricks is worked fine, huh? Yes, and it was my own idea.
Kentucky and the boys. Kentucky. Trigger. How did you ever do it?
We didn't. It was Mike's doing, and a great job, too.
Sure, and it was my own idea.
Missy, come quick. Mr. Buck, he don't die.
Hit hard, Buck?
I'll be all right, thanks. But listen, there's something you ought to know. Just before they downed me, I caught sight of an hombre telling them Indians what to do. And he was a white man.
A white man?
Leastwise, he had on a white man's outfit.
That means it wasn't an ordinary Indian attack. Something in this house they want.
He must be one of the men that are holding Larry. We know they're friendly with the Indians.
It was white men to try to keep us from getting here today.
Lucy, did Larry keep anything in the house of value?
Why, nothing that I know of. Except his ranch papers.
May I see them?
Yes, of course. They're in his desk in a tin box.
Trigger, you and Dude take care of Buck.
You'll find anything of any importance in this.
A deed to the Circle D Ranch? A mortgage? What's this? Grant to all that section of land lying in Apache Gulch.
Apache Gulch? What would he want with that? It's nothing but rock and sagebrush. There's not a drop of water on it.
It's not a homestead claim. It's mineral rights. That's it. You remember the samples of ore you found in Larry's coat?
Yes?
Well, if you'll check back, all his trouble started that day when he went to the assayer's office in Brimstone.
I don't think I understand. What it mean?
It looks like Larry has found some valuable mineral on that land, and somebody knows about it and is trying to make him tell where it is.
Oh, he's very bad. What we do?
As soon as I change his shirt, I'm going into Brimstone and check up at that assayer's office.
Around.
Well, Buckskin, what'd you find out, Circle D?
Not a thing, Keeler. Didn't even get inside the door.
Why not?
Kentucky Wade and his outfit showed up.
I thought I told you to see that Kentucky didn't get to the Circle D.
I sent for my best man to try and stop him, but I...
All you're fit for is running a crooked gambling wheel. Now clear out, all of you. I want to talk to Buckskin alone.
Just a minute, Matt. You called this meeting for the regular quarterly payoff, and I'd like mine now.
And me, too. Well, all right. We'll get it over with. Corey. Yeah. Here's your cut of the horse deal for the past 3 months.
Mighty gratifying.
Braden.
Yeah.
Here's yours for running rifles to the Indians. Here, Driscoll. Cattle rustling pays well when it's done under my protection.
You bet.
Yours is light this time, Hardy. Silver Dollar didn't do so well. Here's yours, Purpose, for running the assayer's office the way we like it.
Thanks, Matt.
That's just small change to what we'll clean up if we find that platinum deposit of Monroe's. Yes, sir.
There must be some way of making him talk.
That's what I want to talk to Buckskin about. I'll see you boys later.
All right.
So long.
All right, kid. Well, I didn't do so good this month.
Well,
Why not let me turn Larry Monroe over to the Indians? They'll make him talk.
Not yet.
How about, huh? Here we go. That's it. Thanks.
You get back to hideout. And if Steve hasn't made Monroe talk, you tell him the Indians have got his sister. He'll know what that means.
Kentucky Wade just rode in.
He's gone into the assayer's office.
If you ask me, that means he's found out something.
Maybe he's found out too much. Buckskin, get on up the hideout. Doc, here's what I want to talk to you about.
what are you doing in here?
Just checking up on some samples of ore left here by Larry Monroe. May I see the report on them?
Oh, I didn't bother to make a report. The stuff is worthless.
Whoever's trying to steal it from him doesn't think so. Furthermore, they wouldn't have known about it unless you had talked.
You're crazy. Why should I talk about it?
There's men in this town that would pay well for that information.
You hinting that I know who's holding Monroe prisoner? That's silly.
I'm doing more than that, Purvis. You're going to tell me their names if I have to choke it out of you.
Well, I don't know who they are. I tell you, I don't know. Monroe must have talked about it himself.
Even his own sister didn't know about it.
Now, that don't prove anything, does it?
One more chance, Purvis. You tell me where Larry Monroe is, or I'll...
Skin, I owe you plenty for that shot. That homer getting too close. Did I finish him? Dead as any man will ever get. Where you bound?
Over to the hideout to help Steve Sut Monroe. Better ride along.
Water. Water? Sure, Monroe. You can have all the water you want when you tell me where that platinum deposit is.
All right, Steve. You win. Untie my hands and I'll draw a map.
Nothing doing. You're going to tell me where it is.
You'd never find it without a map.
Okay. I'll untie you. Remember, no funny business.
Do you mind if I take a drink first?
Go ahead. But don't take all day.
Monroe's getting away. Hey, look! It's Monroe. Quick, we can head him off.
Kentucky, keep going.
Don't shoot. Might kill Monroe. quick, we can head him off. There.
Larry! Kentucky, keep going.
Don't shoot. Might kill Monroe.
He's knocked out cold. I guess that'll teach him not to try to get away from us again. Hold it, Red. That's buckskin. Hello, buckskin.
What's Monroe doing out here?
Well, I don't know how I got out of the hideout. First thing we knew, he was on his horse and...
Wasn't that Kentucky Wade with him?
Yeah, but he won't bother us anymore.
Load Monroe on his horse. Baldy and I'll take him back to the hideout. The rest of you go and find Kentucky.
I'll meet you all back at the hideout.
It'd be easier for us to go back the way we came. Come on.
Kentucky way!
Don't let him get away.
horses, Chloe.
And listen, Steve. The Seven don't like the way things are going out here. You've got to make Monroe tell where he found that platinum ore.
If I had my way, he'd either tell or quit talking forever.
Then we'd never find out where he got his stuff.
Must be somewhere on his ranch. Why don't Keeler take it over?
We tried. Those gun-throwing friends of Kentucky Wage drove us off.
All right. When this hombre comes to, I'll start working on him again.
Been a riding since the break of day. There'll be 20,000 head on the prairie trail, and tomorrow we'll be on our way. Saddles creaking as we're riding home from the roundup on the range. Tired ponies loafing along while we're singing a song of the sage. Got the cattle bedded and the day's work done, and we're heading home in the evening sun. Feel like singing while we're riding home from the roundup on the range. Getting easy in the saddle and a swinging along, singing a song of the sage.
Sort of looks like the little bird don't appreciate opera, don't it?
If I was sure you did that on purpose,
I never said a word, dude. Honest, I didn't. It's the little fella in there. He seems to think you're...
Here comes Kentucky now.
What'd you find out, Kentuck? One thing, Larry's alive and well.
You saw him?
Yes, he was being chased by some men. I tried to help him get away, but my horse went down and they caught him again.
Let's go back. We can pick up the trail.
Not a chance. We'd run ourselves ragged in those hills and never find him. At least we can try. That's better than doing nothing. There's plenty to do. That Asir in town is one of the outlaw gangs that's holding Larry prisoner. We're going in and have a little talk with him.
Well, what about Lucy? Is it safe to leave her here alone on the ranch?
Don't worry about me. A couple of the fence riders will be coming in this morning for supplies.
Hello, Charlie. Anybody been in? Anybody been in?
Nervous. Wonder what he wants.
Hello, Purvis.
I thought you'd never get here, Keeler. I've been waiting for over an hour.
You look worried.
I am worried.
What about?
Oh, Kentucky Wade. He knows I'm mixed up with Monroe's disappearance.
Well, what if he does? He can't prove anything unless you talk. You wouldn't do that, would you?
Oh, no. Of course not. But I got a hunch he's going to start something.
Well, let him. Doc and the boys will be right behind you. That's so, Doc?
That's right. Well, thanks, fellas. You're taking a load off my mind.
You get back to the office now and stop worrying.
All right.
Wade wouldn't have much trouble making him talk. He's about ready to break.
I'm afraid you're right, Doc. We can't afford to let that happen.
I'll have one of the boys take care of it for you if you say the word.
Guess that's the only safe thing to do, Doc.
Charlie's purpose was living at the door.
Gotta work fast now, Doc.
Right.
just left town, heading east as fast as horse could go.
Take after him on the fastest horse you can find.
Let him go. He won't bother us anymore.
Are you sure it's safe?
Sure. Right he was going, he won't stop this side of the Mississippi. Have a drink and forget it.
That's funny. It doesn't look like anybody's here. He's more than likely up at the Silver Dollar.
Say, what's the matter with Purvis? You gone crazy or something?
Why?
Run into him a few miles down the road, and he sure acted local to me.
What'd he tell you?
He's nothing. As soon as he seen me coming, he took off across country like he had a bull of lightning on his back.
He didn't look like it might circle around, head back from Monroe's place, did he?
Not a chance. Last I seen him, he was joined up with that wagon train that pulled through here this morning.
Tell him what happened, Matt.
You see, Buckskin, there's only 6 of us left to share in that platinum deposit when we get our hands on it.
Keno, here's wishing us luck.
Oh, it'll take you to get a message to Red Hatchet's camp.
About a half hour, maybe, by smoke signal.
But they have the Indians attack the wagon train just to get rid of Purvis of you.
More than that.
Howdy, boys. What do you have?
Nothing, thanks. We're looking for Purvis. Have you seen him around?
No, I haven't seen him today.
Heard you asking for Purvis. He left town with the wagon train.
What route did he take?
Heading east through Red Gulch, they told me.
Thanks, Mr. Keeler. All right, come on, boys.
Are you crazy? He won't draw rein until he overtake that wagon train and get Purvis.
Sure. And as soon as they join the wagons, that'll be the signal for the Indians to attack. Get that message through to Red Hatchet as fast as you can, Buckskin.
Leave it to me.
Spelling me off a little with this driving. These soft roads sort of make me kind of sleepy.
All right, I'll spell you a bit.
Now be very careful of that near leader. She's a little bit frisky at times, and hold a tight rein on her. here to join up with us?
Yes. We're a friend of Mr. Ferguson, who joined you a while back.
He was driving for me when I dozed off a while back. Reckon he got scared riding on my powder wagon and went somewhere else.
Much obliged.
Partner? It sure is.
I'm coming aboard.
What can I do? I'm going to start those Indians. How? Do as I tell you and you'll see. Yeah, fire.
the fight out of him. Look at him go. Thanks, boys.
You sure were worried, Kentucky, when your saddle turned up empty.
I was busy in the powder wagon.
You brought the war pants right from under the Indians, amigo.
Anybody see anything of Purvis during the ruckus? I did. He was on the powder wagon, but jumped off just before she blew. Come on, let's ride. The one man who could have told us who's holding Mary Monroe prisoner. And he's through talking. Forever.
You still figure Purvis is one of the men holding Larry?
No doubt of it. If his gang is so strong, what did he run away for? My guess is they drove him out to keep him from getting panicky and talking. Well, what's our next move, if any? Mike, you and Dude ride to the ranch and get the deed to Larry's mining claim from Lucy.
What for?
I think it's best to leave it with the sheriff for safekeeping. We're going in and make a search of Purvis's office. It's a 10-to-1 bet he left something that will set us on the right track.
Then we see you in town, yes?
Right. We better take Purvis back with us.
Miss Mark Cowboy come present first. See what he wants, Chad.
Keep your trap shut. Where's Miss Lucy? I said, where is she?
No can talk. And keep it up shut same time.
Oh, smart China boy, huh? Well,
Pick up that gun, cowboy. Pick it up, Chan.
Hold it, Sam. And you, miss, drop your gun.
What do you men want?
Get in that closet. Do as you're told and you won't get hurt. You two, get in there. Keep your eye peeled for the Circle D punchers. Right. I'll search his desk.
What does he want, them fellows?
Hello. What's this? Grant to all the land in Apache Gulch. Mineral rights. That's what we came for. Come on, let's get out.
That's Larry's mining grant they've stolen.
Steve, and ride her on Monroe until you hear from me. Boys, looks like we get Monroe's platinum deposit whether he talks or not.
Oh, yeah? How come?
Well, Steve just brought me the government grant of the land it's on.
I don't see what good that'll do us. Monroe owns the land, and it must be recorded somewhere.
Sure. Now we'll produce papers to show that Monroe sold it to Purvis, and Purvis sold it to us.
How are you going to do that?
Purvis left town.
Probably dead by now. Well, so much the better. Now he won't be able to deny the sale. You'll find some letters of Monroe's over in Purvis's office. I want a copy of his signature on this paper right here. When I get it, maybe you can guess what I'll write above it.
Oh, leave it to me.
While you were making a report to the sheriff about Purvis, I'm going to take a look through that SA office. All right, Kentuck. That signature must mean a lot to you.
Kentucky Wade.
Give me that. I said give it to me. Larry Monroe's signature. And you were tracing it. I'm taking you to the sheriff.
That suits me.
As I said before, I'm taking you down to see the sheriff.
Now, if you'll just sign these 2 reports, I reckon that'll wind up the Purvis case.
Being both the coroner and the sheriff, you're going to meet yourself coming back one of these days.
Howdy, Kentuck. What's been going on here? I didn't know you 2 men knew each other.
We just got acquainted, Sheriff, over in Purvis's office.
What's this all about, Tobe?
Search me. Before Purvis left town, he asked me to straighten out his papers. I was doing that. And this fellow came in and drew a gun on him.
That isn't so, Sheriff. When I found him, he was
working on Purvis's papers just like I said. When this fellow jumped me, naturally, I tangled with him.
I reckon you acted sort of hasty, Kentuck. Driscoll's our biggest rancher and one of our leading citizens. Looks to me like you owe him an apology.
I don't want any apology. But you'll find it a lot healthier if you quit meddling with things that ain't any of your business.
some of these upright citizens sure pop up in funny places.
That's strange. Driscoll's coming from the sheriff's office. I thought he was over at Purvis's.
Isn't that Kentucky Wade's horse in front of the jail? I didn't know he was in town.
You don't suppose he could have...
Things are sure in a mess now.
Yeah, it looks that way. What happened to you?
Kentucky Wade caught me red-handed in Purvis's office. I bluffed my way through in front of the sheriff, but I didn't fool Wade any.
Doc, looks like Wade's got to be taken out of circulation.
Remember the Pawnee kid?
Yeah.
Well, the boys that wound him up are over in the Silver Dollar right now.
Good idea. I'll see that Kentucky's where you want him. When you're ready.
You better put a saddle blanket on that eye.
When I tip my hat back, I'll be ready.
Right. Hello, Kentucky. Well. I've been wanting to see you. Didn't know you were in town. Won't you and Trigger join me at the Silver Dollar?
That's mighty kind of you, Mr. Keeler. We hadn't figured on stopping, but I don't guess it'll do any harm, eh, Trig?
Just what I was figuring.
Come along.
You better get with it. Need some blank cartridges. I brought some.
Anything new in the Larry Monroe case?
Not a thing, Mr. Keeler.
At this point. Sometimes I feel that my long fight for law and order and brimstone is hopeless. Excuse me a minute.
Sure thing.
Bill Saunders. I told you we'd meet up again, and when I did, I'd be healed. Now, Rod.
Stop those hombres!
Back up, you trigger. Drop that gun.
That isn't what he said, Trigger.
This hombre just killed a man. Yes, but it was justifiable homicide.
Judge Lawrence, you mean you saw it?
Yes, Sheriff, I did. This man was up on the balcony there aiming to shoot Kentucky Wade in the back when Kentucky's friend here shot him. I've seen a lot of rattlesnakes plugged in my time, but never one so dead center.
Reckon that clears you, Trigger.
Thanks, Judge.
You're right ahead, boys.
Here's your other gun, mister.
Some of you fellas lend me a hand.
How did you spot that fellow on the balcony, Trigger? You got eyes in the back of your head?
No. I was in Dodge City when that same outfit shot down the Pawnee Kid.
Oh, you recognized him, huh?
Not till they started their gunplay. I knew from the sound they were shooting blanks. That meant it was a fake fight to cover up a killing. So I looked for the killer and found him.
Mighty good thing for me, Trigger, and I won't forget it.
Shucks. I don't like to see nobody shot in the back.
Come on, let's ride. Look who's coming.
Kentucky, the deed you sent us to get has been stolen.
Stolen?
Seguro.
When did that happen?
Just before Mike and Dude got to the ranch.
That explains what Driscoll was doing at Purvis's office.
Told Driscoll?
Yeah, I caught him tracing Larry's signature.
I never suspected he had anything to do with Larry's disappearance. What you tell me now makes me wonder about a lot of things.
What do you mean, Lucy?
We know they were holding Larry prisoner near Apache Falls. Apache Falls is on Tobe Driscoll's ranch.
I never was satisfied with that layout. Let's give it another look.
Well, what about Lucy?
Lucy's going right with you.
Those friends of Larry Monroe just rode up. They're searching the shack.
Let them search. They won't find anything.
Yeah, but what if they come in here? They're bound to find Monroe.
Keep your eye on them. And if they do find the cave, we'll give them something they're not looking for. I'll just fix you so you can't squawk.
I don't see any place around here where they could be holding Larry.
Let's give our horses some water and see what's over the ridge.
What is it, Kentucky?
Looks like somebody just got a pail of water from here.
And someone must live in that shack we saw over there.
I wonder. Say, that looks like a cave behind the waterfall. It is a cave. Come on.
right, quick. Get over by that door. What's up, Steve? Kentucky Wade and his bunch are outside. The minute that door starts to open, let them have it. Baldy, you and me will take one around the back way.
That must have got them. Let's go out and pick up their guns.
Kentucky, all right. Where are the others?
Right behind you. Reach! Tie these hombres up while I look for Larry.
Mike, look. Don't shoot. That's Larry with them.
Kentucky Wade's right around behind us, Steve.
Oh, Mike, Kentucky hasn't got a chance.
No, not without his gun.